Alright guys, we are here the next day. I just unloaded the excavator from getting it fixed over at Chris's shop yesterday. And I just got in the mail 2 of these trailer jacks. Now these are weld-on, like swing-away jacks. This is like a little silver bracket, and you know, it swings just like you would have on a trailer tongue. But I've been meaning to get these for the longest time to prevent what happened one of the very first times I transported the excavator and the whole truck and trailer went sliding because the back end of the trailer got weighted down from the excavator, very light on the rear axle, and the truck rolled away into a tree and caused some damage. So I will include a clip of that here. In case you didn't see that. But today, hopefully, we are going to alleviate that. So I got 2 of these jacks, and I'm gonna weld them on. And I think it's gonna be pretty simple. You can see I have plenty of clearance here with it fully retracted. Obviously, the trailer is unloaded, but I did level it using the, this trailer's jack. You can see it's up a good 8 inches off of my pintle hitch. So the trailer itself is level, mimicking, level ground. Our driveway is on a hill here, so it's kind of hard to do it any other way. But I'm thinking I'm going to weld these on in line with this rung right here, because that allows room for this bracket to both hold the ramps up at a 90-degree angle if you need this extra 4 foot of dovetail, or like over on this side, this is how I normally transport the ramps, just straight down. And you can see, I put this pin in, that it would also be out of the way of this bar if it was right there. So essentially, the trailer jack will get stowed in a position like this, and when it's being used, we can rotate it down and extend it out, and we should give ourselves some support so that we never make a mistake like that again. So I'm gonna mark some stuff up here, grind some paint, and we're gonna weld these puppies on. This is the center. Okay. This goes there. Plenty of room on the bottom. Well, all right, there we go. First one is on. Not the prettiest welds by any means, but as you can see, it works. Swivels down. A little hard to do with gloves on. But, there we go. We are latched. It is on. I'll grind those welds down a little bit. That way they look a little bit better, but it's kind of tough to get in on this side. But, I think we laid it. I did 2 passes, so it should be good. It's on there, and now we just got to do the other side. All right, first pass on this one. This one looks a little bit better. I am by no means a welder at all, but you can see we got some penetration in there on the steel, which is good. So hopefully these will hold. I'll probably grind it down and go over it one more time. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Boom. All right, well, I'm pretty happy with how this came out. I'm hoping it should help with loading equipment, especially the excavator on this trailer, particularly on inclines and slopes. I like how both of them kind of just fold up out of the way. So I guess the last thing to do is drop the trailer back down on the truck, and we'll go pull the excavator up on the ramps and see what happens. Okay, both stabilizer legs are on the ground. Let's see how this works. I'm hoping it's a much smoother loading process here. So here we go. All right, so that was pretty good. It was definitely sturdy and the jacks certainly help, but I think by me putting them down all the way to the ground, it made like my approach angle a lot more than it needed to be. I don't know if you could see, but like these ramps are not flat on the ground. So I think if I raise up the legs maybe like 3 inches or 4 inches or so, the weight of the machine will make them contact the ground rather than being in contact with the ground from the get-go. So I'm gonna try that. All right, well that seemed to work really well. Definitely better keeping the jack stands up a couple inches off the ground and letting, the trailer sag a little bit from the weight of the machine. It made the angle of, loading a lot less steep. Let's check out over here. My welds here, I don't really see any cracks. I guess it'll hold until it doesn't, but come over here, quick little visual inspection. Again, I don't see any sign of it failing, so I think we're in good shape. Well, all right, guys, I think that's going to wrap up this video here on fixing up the excavator and welding on these jack stands to the trailer. Both of those projects were things that I've been wanting to get done for a while. I mean, the excavator thing just kind of happened within the last couple of weeks, so I'm glad we got that taken care of. But the trailer thing was something I've been wanting to do for basically the better part of a year. Ever since I got this machine, I've been wanting to do that. I've kind of been getting by with wheel chocks and just unloading, on nice flat ground. But even on flat ground like we are here, those jack stands make a big difference. It's a lot less, strenuous on the truck suspension, loading, this machine. And granted, this thing isn't the heaviest thing in the world. I think it comes in around like 9,500 pounds, but that's still a considerable amount of weight and will be a lot safer doing it. So that's going to wrap up this video, guys. So as always, if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate it. Questions, comments, feedback, put it in the comments section. But for now, I'm Jake. This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. See you here next time.